Good morning, all. Okay, so today I'm going to have a quick brainstorming section on the topic TB spine. So, what is TB? Tuberculosis, exactly. So, here we have Pooja. She's going to ask you questions. Whoever knows the answer can stand up. I will give you the mic. Okay, so carry on.
So choose the best answers for each questions. So let's start with the first question. What is the most common causative organism for TB spine? I will repeat. What is the most common causative organism for TB spine? The options are A. Staphylococcus aureus, B. Mycobacterium tuberculosis, C. Streptococcus pyogenes, D. Escherichia coli.
Option B, Mycobacterium tuberculosis.
So she said Mycobacterium tuberculosis. Is this answer correct? Okay, so the answer is correct.
What is the typical mode of spread of TB to the spine? What is the typical mode of spread of TB to the spine? The options are A. Direct inoculation, B. Hematogenous spread, C. Lymphatic spread, D. Contagious spread.
Option B, hematogenous spread.
Okay, she told hematogenous spread, so it is the correct answer.
The next question, which clinical feature is characteristics of early TB spine? The options are A. Severe deformity, B. Back pain with morning stiffness, C. Sudden paralysis, D. High grade fever.
Option B, back pain. Option B, back pain.
Okay, so option B, back pain with morning stiffness. It is the correct answer.
Next, the characteristic deformity in TB spine is known as A. Scoliosis, B. Kyphosis, C. Lordosis, D. Spondylolisthesis. I repeat the options: A. Scoliosis, B. Kyphosis, C. Lordosis, D. Spondylolisthesis.
Option B, kyphosis.
Okay, so the option B, kyphosis, you can see gibbous deformity, right? So it is correct answer.
Okay, let's move to the next question. Which imaging modality is most sensitive for early diagnosis of TB spine? Which imaging modality is most sensitive for early diagnosis of TB spine? The options are A. X-ray, B. CT scan, C. MRI, D. ultrasound. A. X-ray, B. CT scan, C. MRI, D. ultrasound.
Option C, MRI.
Okay, so option C, MRI is correct answer because you can see soft tissue involvement, the called abscess and all in the MRI scan. Okay.
The next question, what is a common radiological finding in TB spine? What is a common radiological finding in TB spine? A. Widened joint space, B. Vertebral body destruction with disc sparing, C. Osteophyte formation, D. Subchondral sclerosis. A. Widened joint space, B. Vertebral body destruction with disc sparing, C. Osteophyte formation, D. Subchondral sclerosis.
Option B, vertebral body destruction. Okay, it is the correct answer. Well done.
The next question, the cold abscess in TB spine refers to option A, an abscess with high fever, B, an abscess without signs of inflammation, option C, a pyogenic abscess, option D, a septic abscess. I repeat, A, an abscess with high fever, B, an abscess without sign of inflammation, C, a pyogenic abscess, D, a septic abscess.
Option B, abscess with a no sensitivity.
Okay, so option B, abscess without signs of inflammation. Okay, that is what? Cold abscess. You can't see any kind of inflammatory signs like redness, warmth, or pain. Okay.
Which complication is most concerning in TB spine? Options: A. Osteoarthritis, B. Paraplegia due to spinal cord compression, option C. Tendon rupture, option D. Joint stiffness. I repeat: A. Osteoarthritis, B. Paraplegia due to spinal cord compression, C. Tendon rupture, D. Joint stiffness.
What is the major complication of sports spine? Sports paraplegia. It is the correct answer.
The next question.
This is the end of the section. You guys participated so well. Thank you for your cooperation.